Hello and welcome to the first lesson of this course. We're going to start by talking about whole numbers, and we're going to start with the beginning, the addition of whole numbers. Let's talk about a whole number. Whole numbers are numbers that have nothing smaller than a unit. They have no fractions, they have no decimals. For example, in the number 4,567,893, which is a whole number because there's no fraction or decimals, 3 is in the units place, 9 is in the tens place, 8 is in the hundreds place, 7 is in the thousands place, 6 is in the 10,000 place, 5 is in the 100,000 place, and 4 is in the millions place. The addition is a process of finding the total, or the sum of two or more numbers. When adding whole numbers by hand, put them in a column. Line the units place of each number underneath each other, and then add for a total. In this case, the total is going to be 282. Now, it is also possible to estimate an answer for a problem. In this case, we'd rewrite the problem. So, for example, 8 rounds to 10 because it's above 5. If it were below 5, it would round to 0. 27 rounds to 30 because it's above 25. If it was 25 or under, it would round to 20. 144 rounds down to 100 because it's under 150. 6 will round to 10 because it's over 5. 97 rounds to 100 because it's over 50. Add it all up, and we come pretty close to our 282 with an answer of 250. Now, where would you use this in the real world? Out as an HVAC technician? For example, you pull up to a house and you need to find how much baseboard is in the house. You would add up, starting on one side, start with the 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 for a total of 46 feet. And then you could find out how that compares with what you're supposed to have. Another example would be to find how far the end of the ductwork is away from a furnace. Add the 17, the 7, and the 5, and come up with your 29 feet of duct length. Another example, you're installing an air conditioner on the side of a house. You or the electrician needs to find out how much conduit needs to run from the power source to the condensing unit. That's the outside section of the air handler. You'd add up the 2, the 4, the 6, and the 13 to find out how much conduit or wire you need, and you get up 25 feet. And our final one of our final examples is calculating the volume in a building. You'd add all the rooms to find how much total air volume there's in this building for 9,056 cubic feet, which is an important factor for air conditioning. And finally, in your daily travels, you might have to keep a mileage log. How many miles did you drive for the day doing your service calls? From the shop, you'd add the 5, the 14, the 11, the 8, the 3, and the 12 to come up with a total of 53 miles for the day driven. Now I want you to go on to your textbook and read the beginning of Chapter 1, and then come back when it comes time for the subtraction.